In the early morning, at a market not far from Lowestoft seaport, customers were already waiting in front of a fish shop, converted from a van that hadn't yet opened. Maureen Robinson, the fish shop owner, has been selling fish in Lowestoft for 19 years. Lowestoft is a town in Suffolk, England. The town on the North Sea coast is the most easterly settlement of the United Kingdom. As a port town, it developed out of the fishing industry. However, its fisheries have declined since 1960s, and now there are only 12 fishing boats in Lowestoft. Maureen's husband, Melvin, is one of the last fishermen of his generation. After each return from the sea, Melvin would sell some of the fish to retailers in other cities, while Maureen would sell others directly in Lowestoft, so as to ensure the freshness of the fish at the same time. Many of Maureen's customers also approved of couples' way of fishing and selling fish, and the surrounding residents are willing to come to her store to buy her fish. Often before 11 a.m., some of the most popular species of fish are sold out.
It's mainly what my husband catches. It varies through the year. During the summer months we have a lot more flatfish, but this time of year it tends to be skate and cod, which is very popular, which he catches. We also have haddock and plaice, which sadly I've sold out of, and we've got local herring, and we have fresh crabs that my husband doesn't catch, but they come from Cromer, but they are local to this area, so yes.
Although fishing in Lowestoft has been in decline for years, Maureen's business has barely affected. Most of Maureen's customers are middle-aged and elderly people over 50 years old. While in Lowestoft, the proportion of people of this age is as high as more than 40%. As a result, the people who come to Maureen's store to buy fish were almost regular customers.
They almost become friends, because I've known them for so long, and we just do become friends. We know each other's names, I know exactly what they want, and yes, it's nice. I'm probably not as busy as I explained earlier because a lot of my customers are elderly, and we find, especially in Lowestoft, that younger people tend not to buy fish. It's mainly the older population because they've grown up on fish, living in a fishing port. So I'm not as busy, but I'm not discouraged by that because we're still very popular. I still sell a lot of fish.
More than making money, the fish shop is a spiritual sustenance for Maureen. She likes to sell fish while chat with her regular customers every day, and she prefers to call them old friends rather than customers.
It's more the social side, if I'm honest. Melvin does the catching, he does all the fishing, and I do this, and I enjoy doing this. I wouldn't like to do what Melvin does going to sea, but I enjoy doing this, I enjoy selling.